40, Kurtis Campbell 5-0. Experience advantage obviously for Daniel, as well as the age here. A lot older, big age difference between them. Similar height, similar reach actually as well. Skill sets though, very different. And we're going to see them clash here for the featherweight title, which is on the line. Let's go to Ronnie Rowlands to get this main event started.
Fighting fraternity, this is your main event. Sanctioned by the English Mixed Martial Arts Association. Keeping score, your judges cage side, Ray Thompson, Tai Cho Chim and Craig Maxfield. Keeping time, your timekeeper, Cap Hall. And keeping order, your referee, Paul Crossley. And now, fighting fraternity, we have reached our final destination. From the edge of your seat, witness the top of the card. It's tonight's main event. The undefeated home country hero meets the international incident. 5-minute rounds, and the FCC Featherweight Championship is on the line! Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the blue corner. A freestyle fighter hailing from Vienna. He enters the cage with a professional MMA record of 7-3. Weighing in at 145 pounds and proudly representing MT Gym 23. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte begrüßen mit einem kräftigen Applaus Daniel Matusic. And introducing his opponent. Fighting out of the red corner. Hailing from the fighting city of Liverpool, he enters the cage undefeated with a record of 5-0. Standing at 5 feet and 9 inches tall and weighing in at 145 kilograms. Proudly representing KC Fight Base, the MMA Academy and Liverpool Combat Academy. Fighting fraternity in his first title defense. The reigning, defending, undisputed FCC Featherweight Champion, the Pink Panther, Kurtis Campbell! Your referee in charge, Paul Crossley.
We've been over the rules already. Listen to me all times, protect yourself all times. This is a champion's bout. I expect you to act like champions. Touch gloves. Let's go.
5-minute rounds of action here for the featherweight title at FCC 40. We are inside the Olympia here in Liverpool, hometown of the current champ Kurtis Campbell. Blue corner, blue shorts for Daniel Matusic, taking on Kurtis Campbell in the red corner. Pink shorts, as always, for the Pink Panther. Very excited for the striking matchup in this one. A ducking roundhouse to set things up for Matusic.
Superman didn't quite land, but he's going for it. He landed a right-handed. Daniel Matusic.
Yeah, he has
taken down.
A long, sneaky right hand as Matusic landed it straight down the pipe. Kurtis already, though, level changing. On top now is Campbell, and this part of his game just as dominant as his striking, especially recently. Short, sharp ground and pound, and the submission attempts are always something to watch out for. Matusic trying to build himself a base right now, get to a hip, possibly get that left hand on the mat.
Yeah, Matusic showing that unorthodox striking style that's frustrated so many opponents. And this is what Kurtis has responded with. He's responded with taking him out of that successful game plan that Matusic has used in the past, and now landing some ground and pound and getting some great positions on top.
Nice little elbow from the bottom there from Matusic. Got to be careful it's not going to the back of the head, but Campbell already high on top of his man, sitting on that left leg of Matusic, really not giving him any options. Lovely little slice there, taking the right knee to the outhand side.
Locking up that arm.
Strong half guard top position now as he's dropping these shots. And already early on in this fight, you know, Matusic is a grappler, sure, but he's much more of a striker, does not want to be on the bottom under Campbell, who's now taking mount and ready to drop more ground and pound.
Yeah, we're close enough to where we can really hear some of these shots thud to the side of the head of Matusic.
Stripping off that left hand now of Matusic, going to stop him from being able to push off and get back to the feet. And now Campbell also sending that right hook in, possibly trying to roll him away from the cage if he can find the left one as well around the side. Terrible spot really for Matusic to be. There's still 3 minutes left in this first round.
Very dangerous work from Kurtis Campbell so far on top. Trying to land in every opportunity he can. Going underneath, going around.
controlling this position as well, and it's lacing up that left arm of Matusic. It's really giving him problems because he needs that left arm to push off to then build up a frame, and without that he might have to turn into his man here, as Campbell just locking up this in this sort of turtle side position, just dropping constant ground and pound, giving Matusic something to work with and deal with.
Yeah, constantly taking dominant positions, whether it's stealing that right arm and landing ground and pound to now trying to work for the back. Nice job rolling out of it, but no.
I thought about turning into him, and now flattened out, and no mercy from Campbell, unloading with heavy shots from the right hand. More right hands here as well, and Matusic really has to give the referee a reason not to break this fight up early if he can't defend himself from this ground and pound.
This could be it.
Matusic taking more heavy shots, and now the first round finish from Kurtis Campbell, and unfortunately for Matusic, really had nothing to offer, couldn't stop the takedown and couldn't get to a better position. Unanswered shots in a row there from Kurtis Campbell. Another first round finish from the Pink Panther.
And still, I caught up with their coach earlier today before the fights took place, Kyle, and he was mentioning that he thought both of his men, Connor and Kurtis, would both get first round finishes, and that has happened indeed in both cases. Absolutely smothering performance from your champion at 145 pounds, living up to every bit of that prospect status that he has. Beautiful performance. There's a bit of a protest going on right now from Matusic, but I can't see any fault with that stoppage. The ref was continually warning him, you have to defend yourself. It doesn't matter if it's necessarily knocking you out. No ref is going to sit there and watch you get beat on for minutes straight.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, Kurtis got those dominant positions, and that first flurry of shots, those were hard. And then he adjusted position, he got straight back in that position, and those shots were landing again. And so, if you're the referee, you're going to stop the fight, aren't you? The guy is not able to escape position and is taking unanswered shots, and that's how it goes. Matusic, understandably, probably felt like he could take more, but if he wasn't adjusting and changing position, the referee doesn't really have a choice in this instant. And Campbell, we saw the striking for a bit, got hit with a right hand and immediately level changed to the part of the game where he is also, as we said, equally as dominant, and was able to get a nice ground and pound finish to make it 6-0 now on the record for the Pink Panther.
That's a huge, huge record to be at this level, to be a champion. And again, untested. We have yet to see this man look tested by anybody. And here's some of that finishing sequence when the ref jumped in. Yeah, ref jumping in right there as well. I mean, he's got him flattened out, hooks in. There's not even any movement of the hips really here from Matusic because he's got nowhere to go. And those could have continued for another 60 seconds really. Obviously, who knows, the ref stopped it. But I think it's a great performance from Campbell, incredibly dominant. Matusic really offered him nothing. And now we're going to get the official decision with Ronnie Rollins.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 49 seconds of action in round one, referee Paul Crossley has stopped this bout, declaring your winner via TKO and still FCC featherweight champion, the Pink Panther, Kurtis